Forever. Dog.
Hi, Latrice.
Hi, Manila.
And hi, listeners, and welcome to The Chop with Latrice and Manila.
Where we give you the weekly recap and rundown of Drag Race Holland, who's on top.
And who gets the chop?
Manila.
Latrice Royale.
I'm feeling extra glamorous tonight.
Give it everything you got, trying to make it to the top. Never ever gonna stop, even if you get the chop, 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 chop. Girl, you got the chop.
Don't be a bitter bitch. Just make them eat it, honey.
So let's chop it up, Latrice.
Let's chop it up. Girl, it's time for another episode of Drag Race Holland, honey.
Yes. For the last week, we had a little mini challenge where they went on a blind date. Mama Queen was sickening. She won that mini challenge by rubbing cake all over her face and her titties. And then we had heartfelt walkthroughs with Rianne von Dorst because everyone was making over their mother, their father, their best friend, their brother, a big old family for a Maxi Challenge makeover episode. And the Peru kicked ass again. And,
yes, she did.
Yes. Chelsea Boy and Jenny Jacques were in the bottom. Chelsea Boy, unfortunately, was sent a packing.
Oh, we do love you, Chelsea Boy. I'm definitely going to miss Chelsea Boy. Mm-hmm. So it's episode 7, and it's Maxima, the Rusical. And there's a lipstick message from Chelsea Boy. My darlings, keep on rising to new cosmic dimensions. I'm rooting for you all. We Chelsea Boy.
We shall see, boy. I love Chelsea Boy. I'm really going to miss Chelsea Boy. I thought Chelsea Boy had some sickening concepts and a very, very unique point of view. And I'm very glad that we were able to see that on the first season of Drag Race Holland. Chelsea Boy DM'd me. She's like, I want to be on your podcast. So we're going to try to get Chelsea Boy. Yes. So
we're going to try to get... She was my standout in the promo. Like, she was the one with the rings
all
around
blue.
her. Yes, bitch. So, you know, I was just like, from the beginning, she had me at hello. And how you doing?
So make sure you guys go follow Chelsea Boy and show your love. Anyway, so the next day we have our top four bitches. And one of them goes home before the finale. Dun, dun, dun. RuPaul's message says, hello, ladies, it's time. The time has come for to see your true colors fly. And remember, you're a queen, so act like it.
Act like it. And then Fred comes in the workroom. He does a pit crew fake out because they're not there.
Apparently they ran out of naked guys.
Jenny says
the pit crew got COVID.
Oh no! Horrible. They better stay out of each other's hotel rooms. That's how you do that. But Jenny says, oh, you fit right in, Fred. And Fred says, Janie is the winner of this episode. Just kidding. Psych.
No. I can, honestly, I love seeing Fred when he comes in the workroom, and I love seeing Fred when he's in drag. So I wouldn't mind seeing Fred in some sexy underwear, all oiled up,
okay,
wheeling some puppets into the workroom.
You know what? I'm gonna pray for you, Manila.
I'm sorry.
My sister, you have obviously had your feel because you are running hot these last couple of weeks, just ready to see everybody naked and oiled up and sword fighting and
yes. What can I say, Latrice? What can I say? I'll actually get more into detail about my my horniness on Thursday's episode of The Chop.
Oh, okay, we'll talk about it because you're gonna need some release, girl.
So we have our mini challenge, which is the hilarious puppet show where the queens have to like pick each other's puppets, get them quick in drag with glue and paint and yarn and hot glue. The girls are hilarious. Abby, not so much with the jokes,
girl,
but everyone else I think did a great job making over their puppet and stuff.
Yeah, it was really funny. But Fred doesn't want to decide the winner, so she asked the girls who should win the mini challenge.
I gotta say, they all kind of said Envy Peru, and Envy Peru was like, well, I mean, I keep winning, so I'm gonna say myself too. Like,
where is the lie? Okay.
I mean, that's confidence right there. That's confidence right there.
That is confidence. So good for her. So Envy wins. Woo, woo, woo. So we have the Maxi challenge, which is Maxima, the Rusical, telling the behind-the-scenes story of the Queen of Holland.
Well, because Envy won, she gets to choose the roles, which honestly, like, I don't know much about Queen Maxima, so this is like a learning lesson for me. So I guess like all the queens, we got Abby, oh my God, is like the queen when she was younger and she was in college and she was the party years. Then Jenny Jacques is the temptress, where she, tries to seduce the prince
King.
The prince into, and then Envy Peru plays the fiance, where she gets engaged to the king, because she already did the queen's coronation look in blue on episode 1, so she gives that role to Mama Queen because girl, she already did that look and her look was sickening, so why repeat it? Why repeat herself?
Yep. Then they all head down to the main stage for rehearsals with the choreographer Gerald and Frank.
Oh my God, and the girls love them, right?
Girl, they love Frank. Oh my God. Who is very, very, very gorgeous. I mean,
yes.
Yeah, who couldn't want to dance with that?
Or lick them, because Abby, oh my God, was like literally licking that one guy, and the rest of the girls are sitting there like, oh, I can't wait to learn my choreography.
Yeah.
So the next day in the workroom, they are all getting ready to perform the Rusical, and then they have to give us 3 runway looks, very much like a pageant. We got bikini, we got cocktail dress, and then we have evening gown, which I think is great because, like, the fewer contestants we have, the less looks we get on the runway. So this is a great way so we have more runway, to chew on, to eat,
Yeah, and it's this for me. I was like, well, sometimes people don't do so good in the Rusical, and the runway, is the little deciding factor.
It's like a deciding factor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll get back into that because I literally, like, when they did the Rusical. Well, no, we'll get into that. But yeah, this gives more opportunity for them to really show what they've got.
Yeah.
And, like, if you don't do good on your dancing, maybe you can save yourself with a fucking sickening gown.
That's
right?
it. I mean, yeah.
Or the opposite. You do some sickening dancing and lip syncing, and then your gown doesn't look so hot.
You're going to have to balance it out.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's grade point average. We got to average out the scores.
Oh, my God. So Janie says, I can't believe 6 weeks ago I injected 300 euros into my face and not moving. And
is she saying it was moving, or was she saying it wasn't moving?
It's not moving, and now it's moving. Maybe it's moving.
Maybe she's mad because she was like, I put 300 euros in there, and it's starting to move. I can raise my brows now.
When it wears off, girl. It'll give you no warning, girl.
I have no idea. When I got Botox, I couldn't wait for it to dissipate. I literally could not deal with the fact that I couldn't move my forehead. I'm a very expressive performer. So the fact that I can't move my eyebrows, it's like someone saying someone that jumps into the splits, and it's like if Kennedy Davenport had her legs tied together. That's what it felt like for me.
Oh well, well damn. Well then that's the whole gig. That's the whole gig.
Or it's like me being a slut and having my legs tied together.
That's more like it.
On the runway, we have Fred in this, oh my God, bitch. This fluffy pink flower mini dress, yellow poofy sleeve jacket train, Ariana Grande ponytail, the little wispies on the hair. Oh my God, Fred looked fan-fucking-tastic. I gagged when she walked down that runway.
Yeah, each week I'll be looking forward to see what she gonna pull out the box, bitch. And they have her so correct. I'm just like, yes, ma'am, Pam. Get it, girl.
Yes,
I
know, right? This dress is by Edwin Oudschroon, and I want one in yellow. I mean, it was yellow. Anything that's in yellow, I want.
Your signature color. So on the main stage, we have the judges, Nikki Plesson, of course, Roseanne Hayes, and then Celia Rombly of Eurovision fame.
Don't know who any of them are.
I know Eurovision. We've been on Eurovision, even though we don't live there. You didn't know that?
Oh, you were on Eurovision?
You too.
Oh. Me?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, they feature us over there, honey.
Oh,
they'll play videos and stuff, and
Okay.
You famous, girl. You famous.
Well, we have the grand opening of Maxima, the Rusical, and we are going to get right into that right after this break. How about that?
How about it? Welcome back to the Chop, and we are about to get on this runway, honey. Well, we're going to see a Rusical first.
A Rusical, honey. Mm-hmm. I love these Rusicals.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited for this Rusical because, like, I feel like I don't know enough about Queen Maxima, and these queens are going to go in on this queen. Like, they don't even give a shit. They're going to, like, fucking drag her through the mud.
I mean, go ham in the hallway, honey. Go.
Very educational. First of all, I didn't even know Queen Maxima was Argentinian. So I think it's really fun that we have two South American queens playing the South American queen. Yes. Which is now starting to make sense as to why they have been keeping one of these South American queens around so she can do this Maxima.
Oh my goodness.
They're like, we can't have this Belgium Setter Jean be playing Queen Maxima. We need to have like the real thing, you know?
Oh my God. Shade. Okay, so let's get into this.
Yes, let's get into this. Because they all have their own unique performances, which I think are longer than I was expecting. To be honest,
it was like they had full verses, like verse into the chorus and then back again, and then they had to do the doo-wop extra parts. They had a lot of responsibility in this musical, but it was well done, I will say.
It was very well done. An excellent performance by all the queens. Who goes first?
Abby, oh my God.
That's right.
All white. She's drinking party girl who runs out of money and decides to find a prince to marry. That sounds about right.
Love this. I fucking loved the song.
The song was so good.
Abby, oh my God, had the best song out of all of them, I think. She performed it. Like, she really was using all those. She said that she's a great lip syncer and she's a great dancer and she's really excited because she gets to showcase both of these. You know what I mean? And luckily for her, she didn't have to tell any jokes.
No.
That weren't already written into the lyrics.
Right. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, because when RuPaul said on the announcement that they were going to be like, be a queen, so act like it, they all thought they were going to do another acting challenge. And you could see the panic in Abby, oh my God's face. You know? I thought this was fantastic. I really loved it. I didn't see when she actually licked any of the guys like she was doing in rehearsals, but maybe, she was just taking the chance to lick that sexy man when she had the chance. Well, I would do the same thing.
Of course.
Yes. Yes. If she didn't have COVID, she has COVID now. Well, then we have Jacques in this long lace dress, and she does this very, very impressive tango routine. The song is explaining how she's convinced the prince to propose to her, how she's kind of like seduced her. She's the seductress. And oh my God,
honey,
I had no idea Jacques had this much like tango skill.
She lit that stage on fire. I was just like, eleganza, form, hold. I was thinking all about Dancing with the Stars, all the things that she was on it, honey. So,
oh my God. And she looked stunning with it.
Beautiful.
She looked so good. Like Jacques, you were stunning. You did an amazing job. I was surprised. I was thrilled. I was jumping onto my seat. Such a good job. I love that they did this tango for the seductress. Queen Maxima is Argentinian, and so they do the tango out there. So it was so appropriate and so good. And when they were in rehearsals, Jenny Jacques was like, Andy Peru gets just kind of like walk around and lip sync, and I had to do a full-on tango. Right? Jenny Jacques, I think, had the hardest challenge, and she slayed. She slayed. Slayed.
Yeah. House down boots.
House down. Tangoing boots, honey.
Yay, Janie!
Yay, Janie!
And then who we have next? Envy?
Envy comes out.
Mm-hmm.
She is the
politician, right?
The politician queen. So she's now in her best politician, skirt to the knee.
Very
winning over the people. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Very Evita.
Really, yes.
She was.
Really making the royal narrative all about herself. And I thought it was really cute because they do this thing where she's like trying to cry
and couldn't
when she's
right
when she's trying to get married. She's like, give them a show, give the people a show.
Oh my God!
First off, I love the fact that they are really going in on the queen. I'm not familiar enough with Queen Maxima to really understand all these but they're really parodying her.
Well, honey,
they're calling her out on her her.
She's spoiled, a brat. She doesn't. She parties. She's very demanding. She's high maintenance. She's a lot of things, honey.
She's literally calling her future husband a dumbass while she's convincing him to make her the queen of the country. Right?
That's a bold
She's
bitch.
Yes, I live. Envy did an amazing job, I think. She looked fantastic. And I love how they brought in Jenny Jacques to kind of play her. So there was this she was singing to herself while it was really cute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
very good. Very, very good.
And then we have Mama Queen come in that iconic royal blue dress with the sash.
Stunning.
For the crowning. Really, oh my God, Mama Queen, that wig, that look, her lip sync.
Her lip sync was so on point.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you want to talk about lip sync, honey, let's talk about lip sync, darling.
Yes.
It looked like that shit was coming out her mouth, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did that.
I think it's because Mama Queen has such a striking face with such really over the top features. So when she lip syncs, it's like watching a cartoon.
She knows how to paint that shit up right, honey. She does the damn thing. Yeah, I was very impressed with her lip sync skills. I mean, because she didn't really have much, as a queen, she didn't have choreography. She just walked back and forth and waved a lot, but she was committed to that lip sync. So what you don't make up for doing choreography, you make up for in your lip sync, and she did. So she.
Yeah, I think the choreographers. I think the choreographers, Gerald and Frank, they did a really good job because they really, it felt like, so I don't know, because Envy Peru picked the parts, right?
Correct.
But the choreographers, they really were able to decide on what choreography goes with which girl to show off their best abilities to the audience. I was afraid because watching the Vogue challenge.
That's what I was gonna say. Going back, honey, just a couple of weeks ago, we saw a bunch of promenading.
See, this is good choreography because the choreographer figures out the skill set of the star and works around that to make the best performance. Now I wonder if Mama Queen was cast in Jenny Jacques' role, if Mama Queen would have been tangoing, or maybe the choreographer would have altered the choreography so that it would better suit the queens, because Mama Queen's is such a good lip syncer, so give her the choreography, the blocking to just perform that. You know what I mean? I know that Jacques was a little bit like annoyed and a little kind of like, why am I getting such hard choreography? Well, it's because Jacques, you can do it.
You're capable, bitch. You're capable. So, well, I was very, very impressed with the Rusical. Like, it was so well done. I thought the Queen slayed.
I know.
Yeah, and the song was so good. We were sitting here, we're like, they should get whoever produced their song to do a little something over here, honey, because that was really good. It was really good.
I was like watching this, and this is before we get to the other runways, but I was like, I don't know if this is just based on this performance alone. I don't think that we could choose who's in the top and who's in the bottom.
I couldn't, because I thought everyone was they did what they needed to do.
And
like,
they did what they do. Like Abby, oh my God. Like that queen has been in the bottom the most times, I think, in Drag Race history. Literally in one season, she's been in the bottom so many times.
Yeah.
But like, I was expecting them to kind of like, you know, like maybe there was going to be a falter, maybe there's a little misstep, but no, Abby, oh my God, it was sickening. I loved her performance. I loved the song. I loved the dancers. Jenny Jacques with the tango, mind blowing. Envy and Mama Queen told the story. They emoted. They were able to finish the Rusical well, without even having to do much like necessarily dancing, but performing outstanding.
It just makes sense. Like, if you're telling the story from her youth to her queen, like to her royalty-ness, her highnessness.
Yes.
Then yeah, she's not going to be cutting a step like that. You know, she is going to be more poised and controlled and act like a queen. But like, it was so well done.
It was a really, really good journey. Congratulations to all the girls, the choreography, the dancers, the costumes. Yes. Everything was well done. I'm sure that Queen Maxima herself would be very proud.
Even though she's getting read the house down boots. But
yeah, but you know, that's somebody. Fred was even like, okay, we know that the royals have a sense of humor about this, so I hope that they enjoy this.
I hope they do. I hope they
do.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm sorry. Like, having a drag queen, no matter who you are, even if she's ripping you to pieces, like even if she's doing a Aiden Zane version of you on the Snatch Game, it's still a pleasure to be on Drag Race being made fun of, like, in some form or another. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in some form.
Yes. And honestly, like, now I'm a huge fan of Queen Maxima because of this Rusical.
Absolutely. I want to get to know who she is. I want to Google her now.
Yes. Can we follow her on Instagram? Does Queen Maxima have an Instagram?
She's got an IG, girl. Oh, my God.
All right. We have a runway, and we're going to talk about it right after this break. You got the chop. You got the chop.
Well, we are back, and we are about to get on this runway, honey. There's some fashions to be seen and talked about.
I love this runway. Red, white, and blue, the colors of the Netherlands flag.
Okay, yeah.
So our first category is beachwear. Now, I love this category in pageants. Not enough pageants do beachwear.
We need a little swimsuit category. I love it. Yeah, only like, you know, continental,
Black America.
Yeah, you know, no,
Black USA,
no. Continental, Miss Florida has swimsuit, but I think they're changing it to like sportswear now. So like, they're getting out of the swimsuit competition. So I think Continental is really one of the last ones that still has swimsuit.
Oh yeah, but I do love me some. I do love me some sportswear. So
I love me some sportswear too. You know.
Okay, so we have first off we have Envy Peru, and she comes out in this white swimsuit and these like plastic splashes, like accessories that are on it. So it looks like she's not only in a swimsuit, but bitches in the water.
Water, like being crashed against the waves. Like these bitches and their concepts are so out of the box and so fresh. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's how
Envy
you do
Peru, I was like, wow. And I've seen the plastic that's been like, melted to look like splashed water before. Like I think Trinity did a pink version of this on All Stars 4,
that.
right?
Where the plastic fantastic.
Where she looked like she was splashed with Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This one looked great because it just worked. I just think it worked because it made whatever she was wearing like look like she was like splashing in the water, like she was a Sports Illustrated model, like with the like Little Mermaid Ariel like wave crashing behind her as she sings part of your world, right?
Yeah, totes. And then Mama Queen comes out in this big fluffy boa and glittery bikini and does a reveal.
Wow. I love this because I love when you have like a big a swimsuit, but you like glam it up. I love that.
Right. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's all you need.
Because I feel like swimsuits can be just so like plain Jane. So like you're a drag queen, so you got to make it like, you got to have like a cool, something to make it look extra. Like we're not wearing glitter high heels to the beach, but in a drag pageant.
Or tights, but
yes.
But the fantasy is
yes.
Yeah.
Abby, oh my God, comes out with this like red mohawk, and she does like this reveal where she pulls out her signature long red hair, like her long hair. I had a problem with this because like I get the reveal was there, but like girl, like could you at least like tape down the temples of your lace front a little bit?
Oh, that part.
Because when she first walked out, I was like, girl, your lace is like totally not. Oh, it's a reveal. Okay, I get it. But like,
illusion.
The detail was missing for me on that one. But the metallic swimsuit was sickening. I wish she had a little bit more body yaddy yaddy, but like, it's Abby. Oh my God, like she has an amazing body.
Her body though is so stupid, ridiculous.
Yes.
And she plays it up with her muscles and flexing like she looked like a female bodybuilder. I could see it. I see it. I mean, but her body's ridiculous.
But then Jenny Jacques, in her with her blonde with her red, white, and blue swimsuit and with like it was like a bandage almost. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah, that was tasty.
Tasty. Then we have their second category, cocktail dresses. Envy Peru comes out, Judy Jetson, motherfucker.
Okay, bitch, this hair.
This hair.
Can we just stop and have a moment about this hair?
I don't even remember the outfit. I just remember the hair.
Girl.
It was so fucking cool. This is the coolest hair I've ever seen
ever. And it
like,
was, bitch, it was thick. Like, every fucking hair in place, feathered out, spread out like a fucking fan.
And then when she turned, it, the hair kind of like spirals like around
her neck, bitch. Like, come on.
Envy Peru, who made that
bitch,
wig? I'm ordering two of them.
I need in my life. Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
hair.
wow.
I don't even care what you had on. I don't even care. I stopped at the hair. I was like, oh my God. But then I did get into what she had on. I was like, ooh, bitch. Okay.
Yeah, that's Envy Peru. She looks flawless every time. Like, Mama Queen comes out, drink in hand, glittery jewels. Like, she's like at the cocktail. She's wearing a cocktail dress with a cocktail.
With a cocktail.
She comes at the end of the runway and she finishes her cocktail, throws away the glass, and continues modeling.
Atta girl.
Well, I mean, this is what's great. Like, the girl in this particular runway, I feel like a lot of the girls were just walking the runway. Mama Queen continues it by adding a little bit of performance to it. Something that the judges have always been kind of like factoring into the looks. And at this point, now I feel like with the top four, they're going to start nitpicking. So any little extra thing that you can do to sell that garment, do it. Mama Queen, sickening.
Yep.
What about Abby? Oh my God.
Abby, oh my God, comes out.
She looking like Britney Spears in Toxic video, airline
stewardess. I was trying. It was constructed very well. I will have to say that. But just like in comparison to, I was like, it's kind of getting a little lost. But
I agree with you. Like there was something about the look that didn't have the pow factor.
The pow factor.
But when you get into the
yeah.
But when you get into the detail, like the laser cut,
it was constructed impeccally. So I did get into that.
The detail was good. I just feel like because of the details were very small and ladylike, it got lost with all the other queens coming out with these big over the top draggy looks.
Yeah.
That this just didn't quite like give it to me.
It was almost pedestrian, right? A little bit.
Almost. And at this point, I feel like we're just nitpicking, but like, yeah, the overall impact wasn't there as much, even though Abby, oh my God, looked stunning in this look. Yes.
Stunning. It was not bad by any means. But
Oh, but then Jenny Jacques walked in, and I completely forgot about all the other queens. Because she
what had happened was...
Jenny Jacques...
It's all like cohesive, though. Are you noticing that it seemed like it's all from the same fashion house? Like collection.
I agree. It looked like it came from the same point of view. It had a very similar style with the kind of like the strips and the bandagedness of it. Mm-hmm. I also think that Envy Peru, with her kind of mixing of different fabrics and styles, that she also kind of had like it was like her set was also kind of a collection. We'll get more into that when we get into the evening gowns. But Jenny Jacques definitely, it was really hitting it on the head with what she was giving. Mm-hmm. A very beautiful bandage dress. I loved this look. She looked stunning.
Yeah. Absolutely. And then
evening
gown, which is usually my favorite category. And bitch, these hoes did not disappoint. When Envy came out in that futuristic Royal Eleganza, oh my gosh. Just
so cool.
So cool.
You know, my first reaction was, it's just something about like the mixing of the metallic hardware, the futuristic metallic hardware, and then the structured, like gathered, whatever. It actually kind of reminded me of the dress that they are supposed to win.
Right.
It looked like in the same collection or something as that $18,000 or €18,000 gown that the Korean queens are wearing. I mean, the bitch already won 4 challenges. I mean, that dress is almost hers. I mean, she already got one that looks like it. So, Mama Queen's look I thought was amazing because it kind of drew into it really fit this episode's theme of Queen Maxima, because it had this like royal, period piece look, but avant-garde, futuristic.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Finding the future by looking backwards is what she said. Amazing hair with the braids that are kicking down.
All the pearls and
yes, the hoop skirt, but with the pants. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And then Jenny Jacques comes out.
Baby. And then again, like I said, like she looked like she was in a coronation dress gown, ready to greet and meet the people, her people, and just looked like royalty. So good. And again, within the same collection.
It was just stunning. It was so beautiful that Fred and Nikki just started singing the Netherlands national anthem.
Yeah, I mean, she looked like she was the queen, bitch. Yeah, Abby, though, what did you think about the tool in that crown?
Oh, yeah. I liked the look. I thought that she could have maybe put like 20 more yards of tulle fabric in there.
It just looked a little skimpy, chintzy.
I mean, to her defense, it gave the volume that needed, silhouette. But it didn't have like the girth that I wanted.
Oh. You like some girth.
I want some from my Brazilians. Yes, I want girth. I want yardage. Not yardage. I mean, the thing about it is that judging Abby, oh my God, personally judging Abby, my God, like her looks just aren't as like refined
Elevated.
as some of the other queens, but they still work for her, and she still looks beautiful in them. So I loved the dress. I thought there could have been more tulle. There could have been a little bit better fabrics, but it looked beautiful.
Yeah, the thing about tulle is that you have to be careful because it has a way of looking quinceañera, float,
Yeah, parade.
parade, very that. So like to mix and like do something with like silk or chiffon overlay would help richen and make that a lot more luxe than cheap. But she still looked good. Silhouette was there. It's all good. We love her. So that's that.
Yeah, but then Fred asks this question.
Oh, girl.
Who should go home?
Jesus.
Bitch.
Now y'all just trying to stir up some shit.
Thank God, because like these it's like top 4, and the closer you get to the end of the thing, everyone starts becoming much more lovey-dovey. So it's nice to have this moment where they're like, who should go home? Envy says Abby. I'm a little shocked, and then also like a little bit like, yeah. I can see Envy is struggling to answer this question because she doesn't want to hurt her sister's feelings.
Again.
But like, she also isn't blind and deaf.
I mean, girl, it is what it is. It is like, girl, I don't want to say you, but if you're going to ask the question.
I was shocked.
I'm not gonna be honest.
Mama Queen says that Envy should go home because she says she's closer friends with Janie and Abby.
Like, girl, like, okay.
I mean, I agree with Mama Queen for saying Envy, but I would have said because she won 4 times, and the bitch needs to go home, and we need to even this playing field. We need to like fucking like get out the.
I would have said it for a different
competition.
reason. I would not have said it for that reason
Because of the friendship. It really hurt. We're gonna find out that hurts Miss Thing's feelings. But what about Abby?
Girl, she did that, honey. She said, "Look over there." She danced around that question and was just like, I just see it's all in the finale.
I'm disappointed that Fred didn't put his foot down and say,
Did not.
answer the question,
He just
bitch.
skipped over it and said, okay, next up. And I was like, wait, no.
What? My husband swears. My husband Michael told me, he's like, I think that Fred and Abby have done it before. Like, I swear.
Oh, that's how rumors get started.
But then I started like thinking about Fred and Abby like in bed together, but Abby like seducing him, being like, Fred, let me get to the top 4. Come on. And Fred being like, Doctor.
Oh shit.
Okay, moving on. Janie says Abby, right?
Janie says Abby, and she definitely is not happy that Abby didn't answer the question. She's like, bitch, grow the fuck up, answer the question, man up, and answer the question. She was not having it. So Envy and Janie are definitely on the same page about Abby.
I mean, like, if I was up there, I would have probably said Abby because the bitch has been in the bottom fucking 75 times.
Well, that part too. And then,
you know what I mean? And she hasn't won anything. So, like, if you're going to, like, really just kind of go off of, like, what the judges are.
Let's just say what it is. You know, she hasn't been in the top yet.
So the winner is Janie Jacques.
Yay! And you know what? I called it too.
Mm-hmm.
I called it so early on. I was like, when she did the tango, I was like, done. I was like, that's your winner chicken dinner. And then she came out and slayed the runway. I was like, this is it. This is why. This is it. So yeah. I'm very happy for Janie Jacques. It was a very deserved win. She was the star of the night. And going back to what Fred said, he kind of called it early on in the mini challenge when they're trying to joking around. He's like, Janie Jacques, you're the winner of this episode.
Oh, yes, that's right.
And she is. Call her clairvoyant or a ring. So yeah,
that's sickening.
So Janie Jacques, she wins what, €1,000 gift card from Nikki Pleasant's clothing brand. I didn't know
that's
that.
fierce.
Nikki. Okay, work, Nikki.
All right. And then I think it's really like interesting because then Envy also is safe.
Yep. Goes right through the finale. Report card. Like,
well, my honest opinion was like, they ain't gonna give her no chances to be sent home by Abby. Oh my God. Like,
girl.
let's just like, we love, like, you could tell that they love them some Envy Peru because she's been winning constantly.
Yeah.
They're not even gonna give her the chance to like have to lip sync for the bottom.
She doesn't deserve it.
Which means the bottom two are Abby, oh my God, again, against You can't say that she's not consistent, right?
Bitch, if nothing else, honey, she's holding down.
And Mama Queen. To be honest, I thought this would have been the perfect opportunity to put Abby, oh my God, and Envy Peru, the sisters who love each other.
I thought that was going to happen, but yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Because Envy Peru, like this could have been, because everyone did so fucking well this entire episode, from the performances to all of the 3 runway looks, that it literally could have been anyone in the bottom.
True.
Except for Janie Jacques.
Except for Janie Jacques. She was a clear winner. So they lip sync to Stronger by Kelly Clarkson?
Yes.
And this was an interesting lip sync. It was awkward, some awkward stripping going on, some weird energy, and some splits. What did I say about splits? What did I say?
If you can't smash that cooter on the floor,
bitch, then don't.
And suction cup your fucking pussy
to
the damn fucking ground,
bitch,
don't do it.
Don't do it. Just don't do it. Girl, we didn't get 1. We got 2. Horrible.
I gotta say that I really loved how they just did close-ups of Mama Queen's lip sync. I was very entertained. She has such a striking face, and like her lip sync is so good. I could literally just watch her from like the neck up do a performance. Like I don't even see like the whatever. But it was a really kind of weird edit for the lip sync. But surprise, surprise, just to fuck with our minds, they both stay.
Of course.
We get the double save on this episode.
This is the double save.
Are you fucking kidding me? Miss Thing, she was in the bottom 4 times?
And she's in the finale.
And now she's in the top. Now she's in the finale. Work.
How about that?
How about? Way to go, Abby.
Yes.
Way to go, Abby.
She has done it, honey.
All right. Every week we do our tops and our chops, our favorite and our least favorite moments of the episode. Latrice, what is your top moment of this episode?
Okay, my top moment of this episode was fucking Envy Peru's reaction to when both queens were saved. You better find the footage of her facials when she was back there and they had announced them both going through the finale, bitch. She could not even fix her face, bitch. It was hilarious. Pure TV gold. Oh, she was cracked. She was cracked and shook, girl. Oh my God, that was my favorite moment.
She's like, I feel like she was like, I can't believe, like, I said Abby should go home, and now she's going to be here for another week, and I have to deal with my sister, like, knowing that I fucking threw her under the bus twice already this season.
Hilarious.
My top is every queen's performance of Maxima the Rusical. Maxima the Rusical was super entertaining. I've loved every moment of it. I think all the queens did an outstanding job. I was like, how are they going to judge this? Every queen did such a good job. Like, I don't think they could pick a bottom or they could pick a top. So I loved this Rusical. It was so well done. Good job, girls. My top. What about your chop?
My chop. Oh, shit, I had it. Wait, hold up.
Oh, what is your chop? Oh,
girl, the splits. Them fucking splits. Those are my bitch, both of them. Bitch, stop it. Don't do those no more in public, people, unless you stretch and get that shit together. You hear me, Mama Queen, Abby? Both of y'all stretch or don't do them splits, girl. I'm just letting you know. I love you both.
Constructive criticism, okay? Constructive criticism. I gotta say that I love Abby. Oh my God. But like, girl, who the fuck is she sucking backstage to keep herself in this competition? Like,
she's the chop. She's the chop.
I just don't know. It's like, okay, I understand that, like, yeah, like the more the merrier. The in the finale, I get it, but like it starts to kind of like really like work against the competition and the whole idea of the show. If like you are just consistently in the bottom, and it's like one thing if she was like Cameron Michaels, like doing backflips and like fucking twirling around these other queens, but like I'm sorry, I didn't think that no T, I didn't think that lip sync was good enough for a double save, particularly.
Agreed.
So that's my chop. But I do love me some Abby. Oh my God. So like, I'm very happy to see her cute. Twinkie. Oh my God. Brazilian, uncut. I'm so horny right now. I'm sorry, Latrice.
Damn. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about how horny I am on Thursday's episode. How about that? Okay.
Yes, we will. Okay.
So, Drag Race Holland is almost over, which means that Latrice and I don't have much to talk about regarding RuPaul's Drag Race or whatever. So we instead are going to be doing movie reviews.
Yeah.
Because we like to like sit and watch. We are on different sides of the country, so we like to watch something, come together, and talk shit about it.
Yeah. It's like a book club, but with movies. So like a movie club.
Yes.
So yeah. And at the start of each month, we will let you know what 4 movies we will talk about. And then Tuesday, we will discuss on the podcast and then give our tops and our chops and all the things that we normally do about the movie we just watched and shit.
That's amazing. So like now all of our fans, we're all going to be like watching the same movies. Like we're going to get our movie tickets. We're going to go to the drive-in.
Get your popcorns and stuff. Your popcorns and your red vines and stuff.
Ooh, I don't even know what movies should we watch. Should we watch drag movies? Should we watch gay movies? Should we watch like old classic movies? What should we watch?
I love classics. What the girls were reading, like we got to do some classics just to give some history of where reading came from. These old broads used to do it. Betty Davis, Joan Crawford, they used to do it.
And they have the best costumes in those old classic Hollywood movies anyway, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and then I want to do like a modern movie because I love the fact that we live in an age where we are getting a lot of more representation from the queer community. We're having queer films. We're having people of color that are trans people that are becoming actresses and movie stars. So I think that we have such an amazing range, and we're really excited to like come up with a list of shows. If you guys, our listeners, have any suggestions of movies that we should watch, and you email us at latriceandmanila@gmail.com, and we appreciate all of your input because you guys, this is part of your listening and experience as well. So
let's make it fun for everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because like, girl, I'm like we have gone almost like 9 months straight with Drag Race.
Yeah.
So this is going to be like
a nice little break.
Little break.
Because bitch, let's be real honest. Ain't nobody going nowhere no time soon because there is no fight. To the end of this pandemic. So, bitch, I'm getting ready to get curled up with some new movies and some new popcorn and some snacks. So get your snacks ready. Thank you all so much for listening to the Chop.
You guys, make sure you subscribe. And I know some of you guys are listening, but you aren't subscribed. Subscribe on your favorite podcast app. We have new episodes every Tuesday and every Thursday. Okay? Subscribe.
And remember that you can email us, send us a message at latriceandmanila@gmail.com, and it might get read on the show. You never know. So
yes, give us suggestions of what movies we want to watch. Give us some updates on what's happening in in the subtitles that we aren't understanding with the Lost in Translation. And you can follow us at Latrice Royale and at Manila Luzon on Instagram.
Yep. And we love you so much, and we'll see you next week to find out
who gets the Chop.
The Chop is not endorsed by Word of Wonder, Videoland, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
Drag Race Holland and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and/or copyrights of their respective trademarks and copyright holders.
Forever Dog.
The Chop is produced by Forever Dog and MOGULS of Media.
Mom,
Hosted by Latrice Royale and Manila Luzon.
Produced by Big Dipper.
Mixed and mastered by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli,
Alaska Thunderfuck,
Brett Boehm,
Joe Cilio,
and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is The Chop by Manila Luzon and Latrice Royale.